Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 between the Rajasthan Ravens and the Punjab Power. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is... I thought these conditions looked good for batting, but they've chosen to bowl first. The bowlers will have to be extremely accurate in this opening spell. Not a lot of room for error, that's for sure.
Asif has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. Couldn't get it through the field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Beaten on the drive.
Oh, nice ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nice timing. Good batting. Won't get to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Bolt, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait there. Yeah.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah. Keepers, keepers. Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Oh, well bowled.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
The Kings seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a none for 12. Asif from the south end. Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Singh will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yeah.
That was dangerous bowling. A loose delivery on leg and flicked nicely away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah. Ballers in.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. The Kings are none for 19.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Big edge. A couple on offer here. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Kings are none for 27. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Singh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Edged it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. Keepers.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. Yep. Keepers in. Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Four runs added in that over. The Kings are none for 31. Holder, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. The right-armer is coming into the attack from the north end.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Changing the field here to try and stop the batters getting singles.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Catch.
Great shot.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder. A few moves made in the field.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah, yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
Steered away nicely. Let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep. Yep.
Super shot. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Those runners bring up the 50 partnership.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Catch it.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. The captain moved the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 6 off it. The Kings are 1 for 59.
Wait on. Yeah.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep. Wait there.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yup.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yup.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yeah.
Great shot. Great timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Thick edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yeah, yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Kings are 1 for 77. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Big appeal.
Yep, yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. Nine runs added there. The Kings are 1 for 86. Going with spin now. Clip neatly off the pads, should get 4.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Huge edge. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Yeah. Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Hetmeyer from the north end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's it.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that, and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
They'll get at least one.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
That's the over. The Kings are 1 for 126.
For 126.
Yeah, yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Holder will be disappointed with that delivery.
Samson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep, yep. Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Yeah, yeah.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
137.
End of the over. The Kings are 1 for 137. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Big edge! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yeah.
Edged it.
Keep this in.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Great shot there to get the century. Fantastic.
Lovely piece of batting. The century comes up, and this has been a really well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Yep.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs. Bolt just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Bowler is confident on this one. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Going down leg, and that's not out. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Not hitting a thing. ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep. Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Khan, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep, yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Ballers.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait
Couldn't
there.
get it through the field.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Kings are 2 for 166. Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yup. Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yup.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep. Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Fantastic catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And the innings comes to an end. The Royals will need 171 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Royals are none for 7. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yes.
Got that away nicely.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Immaculate timing there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Nice solid defensive shot. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice ball.
Ellis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
That's the over. The Royals are none for 61. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep, yep. Keeper's ball. Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right there. Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keeper, keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes. Bowler, bowler.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
4 runs added in that over. The Royals are none for 65. Good bit of timing there.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. poor play.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Picks the gap perfectly.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Nice ball.
That was a slow delivery. Played too early, straight through to the keeper.
Now none for 75.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Got right in behind it.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yep.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Over. The Royals are none for 84. Singh, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah. Bowler. Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Nice bowling. Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Right.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over, 10 off it. The Royals are none for 94. Into the gap, nice shot.
Good timing. but good bowling to make it difficult to score.
Wait there.
Solid defence, very compact.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wait. Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Brilliant shot, that.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Singh from the north end.
Yes. Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well bowled.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Wait. Yep.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
12 runs added there. The Royals are none for 112. Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Well bowled.
Misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. No interest in that one from the batter. Curran will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep. Keep up.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
No shot offered.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
That will be an over best forgotten and quickly. You give that many no balls away, it's surely time for a bowling change. Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Butler has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
It's a very tidy over, but they're still searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner.
Yep. Keeper.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Could be close.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Goes up
Yes.
and over for 6. That's the positive option.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep. Keeper's ball. Oi! Bowling!
Just about timed that perfectly.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Oh!
Butler shakes their head.
bowling.
He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes. Keeper.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Nice shot.
A nicely crafted century, hitting the ball all around the ground. Barely a chance given. Fantastic play.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
And that marks the end of the match. The Rajasthan Ravens.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.